that are in the cortex. Yeah. So these are all interlobular arteries.
Okay.
So far, so good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then we're getting into the glomerulus area. So the way that you can tell the difference between the afferent and efferent is that you've got this like chunk of cells right here on the afferent, because we need to be able to like change how much blood is going into the glomerulus. So this is the afferent arteriole going into the glomerulus, and then this is the efferent arteriole. So far, so good? Okay, from the efferent arteriole, we're gonna go into the paratubular capillaries. So if I ask you what capillaries are right here, you'd say paratubular because they're around the proximal and distal convoluted tubules. And then the vasa recta are the ones that go deep into the medulla that are around the nephron loops. So that's the vasa recta. So far, so good? Okay, so now we have to come back to the venous side, right? So the little ones, luckily it's like the same names, right? So we've got the interlobular veins going into the arcuate veins that go into the interlobar veins into the renal vein. Good? Questions?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So what is the difference between the renal
Corpuscle is the
corpuscle?
whole structure. So if I'm like, what is this whole thing? Then you'd say renal corpuscle. If I say, what are these capillaries? Say glomerulus. What is this outer part? You'd say the glomerular capsule.
Just the round thing on the outside.
Yep,
right?
that's the round thing on the outside is the capsule.
Whole thing renal corpuscle.
Yep.
Is it including like the afferent
No,
arterioles
it's just
too?
including the glomerulus and the glomerular capsule.
I have a question.
Okay, thank you.
Are we? Where would we see the vasa recta and?
Vasa recta? So on the renal pyramid model. I think there's also the smaller boxy one, if you want to grab that. So here, both here, vasa recta here, and then, and here, vasa recta, and then the paratubular capillaries here, and then paratubular capillaries here. I'll specifically ask for capillaries and then point to where like the area where the proximal and convoluted tubule are.
Got it.
Other questions? Okay, call me back over if you need anything.
Thank you.
Yeah.